So, in the age of information and in the age of pretty much infinite stimulus that we have and infinite distractions that we have outside of us, the one asset that becomes valuable is your inner experience. That's where the real quality exists. And the bringing back and the realignment to states of coherence and order inside of ourselves that allow us to enrich and deepen our experiences. Everything exists within coherence. If my mind is in a quadrillion things at the same time, if there's too much information going on, if I cannot hold any type of focus, my, this chaos happens in my mind, in my emotions, in the things I can focus on, in my actions. So my experience becomes extremely fragmented. And if it becomes fragmented, I'm nowhere. I you may feel like you're in many different places in sequence, right? Time after time, but you're actually nowhere. You can't really create a connection with anything. So it's there's a natural necessity that emerges when we live in a world that is flooded with stimulus and flooded with distraction. The only possible solution is to step away from distraction and find the connection within again through coherence, because existence is coherence itself. That's where singularity exists. And your ability to maintain focus and coherence gives you the ability to consume what empowers you. It gives you the ability to invoke from inside of yourself energies that inspire you. And that's what elevates your experience. And your experience is everything that you have. All you have is your experience. No one else is experiencing it. You're the only one who can experience it. And in this body, in this manifestation of consciousness, you need to take care of your experience. You need to see it as something precious. You need to give it the importance that it deserves, because everything in your life emerges from this experience. So your ability to reconnect with your own experience and organize your experience inside of yourself, it's all you got to do. There is so much distraction and there's so much stimulus nowadays that your capacity to maintain levels of coherence gets collapses completely, gets shattered completely, and there your experience goes with it, shattered. And then next thing you know, you have no connection with your experience, which is the only thing you got. And if you have no connection with your experience, you have no connection with your life. It lives within a shallow dimension. And the worst thing you can possibly do is normalize that and think that that is existence itself without all the depth the potential depth, which is infinite, that it carries. So the real value right now, since we live in a world where information has become so abundant and external stimulus has become so abundant, the thing that becomes most valuable now is the thing that external information and external stimulus doesn't give you, which is connection with your experience. You thrive in order, and order gives you security. Your cells thrive in an orderly environment. Your vital functions thrive in an orderly and secure and organized environment. Your nervous system thrives in order. Your decisions like order. Your emotions, they love order. Your thoughts, they love order. Your brain loves order. Your circulation loves order. Your cells love order. Your organs love order. Everything about you loves order. And brain, heart, your entire body, it's it's not even a solid structure. It everything loves order because order is the it's singularity. Ultimate coherence is all there is. So you need to tap into this order. You need to tap into this coherence. There's a very powerful thing that exists. Once you start being able to channel your energy and to stay in an orderly space inside of yourself, magic starts happening. Your experience starts becoming more real. Your existence starts, your very existence, your experience of existing starts becoming greater and greater inside of you, inside of your internal lenses of your consciousness. That's where the game exists. That's where the game starts. That life is beautiful. It is not by consuming loads and loads of information and overloading myself with information that my experience is gonna feel complete and fulfilled. No. In fact, when something doesn't serve you, and you basically there's so many things that are out there as far as information that actually you don't even know they exist. And if you don't engage with them, they actually don't exist. So make more of your existence about the things that you want truly, and less is more. Okay, less information also mean more coherence. The most valuable asset we have nowadays, and this is going to happen more and more, is in an age of infinite distraction, in an age of infinite amounts of energy and attention going outwards. The most precious thing is an energy that is focused and channeled and amplified inside of yourself in one direction. If you consume so many things, it's harder to position yourself within the cause of your life, within the person the within the person that directs their own movie, within the and that is the main character of their life. It's harder because there's too much going on, and you're not supposed to create a connection with the infinite things that are going on outside of you and make that greater than this, your immediate relationship with your individualized expression of God. Coherence is the new resource. It's always been, but now more than ever. Coherence and order inside of yourself, and the capacity to generate, amplify, maintain, and sustain, and then release higher levels of coherence. Remember, your nervous system, your cells, all your vital functions, your health, your mental health, your emotional health, your connection to the spirit, all of this craves order. It becomes greater and better and bigger and stronger and more powerful in order. Forget about every single thing out there that doesn't serve you, and even the things that are just overly stimulating you, that they might not be necessarily negative to you, but they add to the amount of distractions in your life. Cut that. Think of distractions as your experience and your connection with yourself, which is the only thing you got. Distractions act as fragments that it's like they take some pieces from you, okay? If you haven't built a foundation of coherence inside of you. If you have a very strong foundation of coherence inside of you, that's different. You're not even going to lean towards over distraction. It's different. But for that, we need to go back to the first point that I'm talking about. Go back to the fact that the very one asset and resource that you have is coherence inside of yourself. Coherence. Organize your entire being. Focus on things that excite you, but train yourself to stay in one thing for longer. Train yourself to organize yourself internally. And with that, regain connection with the only thing you got, your existence, your experience of existence. And you want to deepen that and not make it more superficial. You want that energy to be amplified and concentrated inside of yourself first, and not give all of the energy that you barely, and all the connection and all the attention that you barely got, and to give it outside of yourself more and more. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. The fruits that you're going to get out of that, they are they're all over the place. They're incoherent. It's hard to build. You don't build from that position. Your decision making is not sharp from that position. Order, it's very valuable. Seek order inside of yourself.